when we spoke during one of the most painful times in your life, and you were so concerned about your first line workers, and I was so impressed and I was so touched.
Thank you.
And yes, you really touched my heart then, and I figured I needed to do something. So I volunteered to come, which I went at the gymnasium, and then I begged my friends for $20. I said, I'm going to Barbados, and everybody give me $20. $20 for what? Go online, let's buy solidarity gifts for the nurses at Carson Point. And then when I spoke to Melba, she told me what a wonderful job you were doing. And you're a nice fellow.
Yes.
That's all they say about you. So, these are the solidarity gifts for your nurses. These are reusable hats for them. And then my boss, who is Opal Chong, who is so fond of you, she asked me to present this to you.
Thank you so much.
And Dr. Corey, this is yours, right? And this is an effort, sheets, everything, Barbadians, Trinidadians, St. Lucians, Jamaicans, Antiguans, Vincentians, Caribbean. Yeah, the entire Caribbean participating. They wanted to give, they wanted to come and assist, but you know, we are facing more challenges in the United States. So
let me say thank you, Beverly, and really, the truth is that you touched me when you said that you wanted to be able to arrange this. It takes effort, many hands make light work, as I say all the time. But what matters is that in spite of everybody facing their own challenges, for you and them to do this, we know that you're doing excellent work in New York in the healthcare system, and to be able to put all of this together to the nurses and to the patients and staff at Harrison's Point really means a lot. We had the other nurses who came down earlier, and Corey met with them and they worked with us. So that this collective effort is really what will allow us to be successful in this battle, even at this uncertain time, as the world is trying to figure out if there's another variant of concern. I would only say to people, just stay doing what we're doing. You know the protocols, physical distancing, sanitizing, etc. Mask when you can't physical distance, as we are here. And then similarly, vaccinate.
yeah.
We will find out whether there will be other boosters that will come, but that's normal. And if you look at the history of diseases throughout the world, they mutate, and every year the flu vaccine has to change a little bit. So the worst thing that can happen to us now is not COVID. The worst thing that can happen to us now is fear. And I ask us just to remain focused and to continue doing the things that we know we have to do. So thank you.
You are so welcome. And before I leave, I'd just like to thank Dr. Corey. I'd like to thank the staff at the gymnasium, Dr. Ward and the staff. They have been wonderful. I'm enjoying my time there. It's a little bit hot, so I'm going to ask somebody who's listening to donate a fan to the gymnasium.
I will ever do that myself.
Good, absolutely.
But what I didn't realize is that Mrs. Arthur has been donating her time also too. I didn't realize, I knew it, I didn't say just now, is that she's also been donating her time to, while being on vacation here, and helping to test persons. So this is, as I said, what will make the difference. But I want to invite Dr. Ford to say a few words because he's become accustomed to speaking now, so I don't get frightened to call on him at short notice. Dr. Ford?
Prime Minister Arthur and family, we really at Harrison's Point and show the whole system, we really appreciate this. This is timely, and I think just the fact that you came up with this and you got a whole set of people in a very short period of time to do this really speaks to the sort of generosity that there is across the globe. It's something that the Prime Minister has always spoken about, and certainly it really speaks to us as a region coming together to fight against any pandemic that is to come in the future. It's one of the things that I really always drug together. So this is exactly one of the key things I think that will help us through the battle for the future. So thank you again. Thank you for coming. Thank you for assisting. We're looking forward for many more adventures together with you.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.